Good morning, friends. Let us see levels of management. Every organization or company follows a particular hierarchy. This helps to keep control on the resources and ensures the reporting structure in the organization. There are basically three levels of management: a top level management, middle level management, and a bottom level management or lower level management. First one is top level management. Top level management comprises board of directors, chief executive or managing director. The role of top management can be summarized as: first one, top management sets objectives, strategic plans and design board policies of the enterprise. Second, it issues necessary instructions for preparation of department budgets, procedures, schedules, etc. The third point is the important function of top level management is to provide guidance and direction which helps an enterprise to achieve its goal. Fourth one, appointment of executives for middle level is one of the most important functions executed by the top management. Fifth one is the top management is also responsible towards the shareholders of the performance of the enterprise. The middle level management. Middle level incorporate branch managers and departmental managers. Middle level managers perform different functions such as: first one, middle level managers execute plans of the organization in accordance with the goals and policies of top management. Second, managers make plans for departments or section of organization. Third one, department head, they participate in employment and training of lower management. Fourth one of the functions of middle level managers is to interpret and explain issues from top level management to lower level. Next function is they need to ensure the coordination and integration among the activities within their division or department. Next function, they present the data received from lower level to upper level in a specific format. This is what a middle level management is. It is also a bridge between lower level management and level management. Then third point is lower level management. Lower level is referred to supervisory or workers level of management. People working in lower level management are responsible for direction and controlling functions of management. Their functions are as follows. First one, to guide and instruct workers for day-to-day activities. Second one, they are responsible for quality as well as quantity of the production. Third one, they are mediator between workers and high level management. Fourth one, they ensure discipline and help to solve the grievances of the workers. Fifth one, supervisors provide training to the workers. The sixth one is arrangement of required material, machine, tools, etc. for getting this done at faster level. Sixth one, they prepare periodical reports about the performance of the workers and present it to higher level management. Whatever happens in the shop level management is the lower level management issues. Different management level have their own information system. Whatever happens at the shop level is nothing but a lower level management. Now let us understand the managerial roles. As far as Henry Mintzberg, trained as a mechanical engineer, wrote his PhD thesis at the MSOC Sloan School of Management, analyzing the actual habits and time management of CEOs. In 1973, Mintzberg's thesis on the nature of managerial work was adopted as a study and published for a wider audience. Mintzberg says that the work life of CEO is identified and it has 6 characteristics as follows. First one is managers process large open-ended workloads under tight time pressure. Managerial activities are relatively short in duration, varied and fragmented and often self-initiated. Managers prefer action and action-driven activities and dislike mail and paperwork. Verbal communication through meetings and phone conversation is also a manager's role. They maintain relationship primarily with their subordinates and their involvement in the execution of the work is limited, although they initiate many of the decisions. Now, Mintzberg have more elaborated managerial role into 10 basis points. The first one is figurehead. A manager is a figurehead of the organization and he performs ceremonial and symbolic duties as head of the organization. Second role of manager is as a leader. Fosters a proper work atmosphere and motivates and develops subordinate. This is another role of manager. Third role of manager is as a liaison officer. He develops and maintains a network of external contact to gather information. Fourth role of manager is to monitor. He gathers internal and external information relevant to the organization and monitors the day-to-day activity. Then fifth role of management is disseminator. He transmits factual and value-based information to subordinates. Then role of managerial level is spokesperson. He is a spokesperson of the organization. He communicates to the outside world on performance and policies. Seventh managerial role according to Mintzberg is entrepreneur. Manager is a entrepreneur. He designs and initiates change in the organization. Then eighth managerial role is disturbance handler. He acts as disturbance handler and deals with unexpected events and operational breakdowns. Ninth managerial role is resource allocator. He works as resource allocator. He controls and authorizes the use of organizational resources. 10th managerial role is negotiator. He works as negotiator between two parties. He participates in negotiation activities with other organizations and individuals. This is what a role of management is, and it has been defined by Mintzberg. He also analyzed individual managers' use and mix of the 10 roles according to 6 work-related characteristics. We will see next part in the next lecture.